Okay, so the modifications on this are the adding a magnet, because this is an eBay one, it doesn't come with a magnet. So I had this piece of cardboard and put it on the side for my Samsung S3, because normally it goes on this side, which doesn't work for the S3. And it has to be a little bit further down in the corner and close to the edge here for it to work for the Samsung S3. And just a bit of gaffer tape to hold this centerpiece in. This is the one that comes with it, and it's constantly falling out, so just created a little thicker one with larger tabs and actually taped it in there so that it stays in. And that's about it. Just a little metal piece in there for the magnet to stick to. Basically the metal on the inside and then the magnet on the outside, so it can go up and down. It doesn't have to move much with the Samsung, actually. Just like doing this is enough just to jiggle it. Brings it to the next image. All right, so that's it. Love it. It's great. It's like $4, less than that. Well, $4 and another $1 for the extra magnet. So you're talking $5. Less than that, you have everything to make your Google Cardboard, and it's really fun. Okay, this is an assembly video for a Google Cardboard that I got off of eBay. I actually ordered 3 of these, and I gave a couple away to friends already. And it comes basically in the mail in a little plastic bag with a couple lenses and the cardboard in just a soft envelope. So it may come damaged. Mine was a little rough around the edges when it came. Quite a few folds in it and stuff like that. So far, looks pretty cool. I made one with my friend already and for him, and it came out pretty good. It's not quite exactly the same as the original. I noticed that it doesn't come with the magnet. So there's only the lenses and some Velcro in here and the cardboard. So I actually ordered some of the magnets separately. They're fairly reasonable on eBay as well, and just had a piece of metal lying around for the back of the cardboard, and cut out sort of the missing piece. It goes, I believe, goes somewhere like here on the original cardboard. I actually printed out one here because I was going to try to do one later on just on a piece of cardboard, but that might take an hour or so just to cut this thing out. So, but there's the missing piece there, this one. So, but everything else is pretty much there. It's exactly the same. If you actually lay it out on here, everything's like dead on. The cardboard's quite thin, and I think it's supposed to be. I'm gonna have fun cutting out this because it's quite thick cardboard. I might wait and try to find a little bit thinner cardboard to try this out by doing this one on a piece of cardboard. But for now, we'll do this. One other problem is I have a Samsung S3, and the magnetic sensor is on the wrong side. So it's actually on this side. So this somehow has to be on. I'll have to stick it on at the end on this side. This is the side it seems to switch the images. The first thing I noticed when I made my friends was the little cardboard piece in the middle kept falling out. So I just made a little thicker one with little larger tabs to help out with this one, along with this piece here that I made for the magnet that wasn't included. So anyway, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is put the lenses in here. Now the lenses have a concave side and a flat side. So the concave side is going to go towards your phone, and or convex, I guess, convex. And well, the other one's nothing. It's just a flat side, pretty much flat. So anyway, the rounder one's going to go towards your phone and the flat one towards your eye. And on this, the You can tell because this side doesn't have any little slot in it, and that's the side that goes towards your face. So we'll just stick that in there in the middle. And the other guy, oops, piece of paper on him. Actually quite dusty. You might want to clean them beforehand. And I actually have this double-sided tape, so I'm going to just use that. To close this down. I can get it from the other side. Let's just close that for now. Might be better just to tape it first here. So this is towards the viewer, so the round side up. Sticky. Okay, so that's done. Just double check. Yeah. Okay, so just put that aside. And let's see how this thing folds. Okay, so that's the viewer on the outside. So I think it folds like this. Yeah, like this isn't supposed to be folded there, and it is already. So, okay. So let's fold that in. There's a little slot. I took out all these little pieces first. They weren't taken out. And that should go there. And that's going to fold up over here. It's pretty simple. It goes in there. We're going to have to use the little Velcro pieces that come with it to hold these together. May even want to tape this. Now I gotta double check to make sure which side my magnet's going on. So it's going to be going on this side. So I can just actually use some more of my double-sided tape here. And close this side up. I might put a piece on here too. I don't think it really matters if this folds backwards or forwards with this thing, so. And we're going to want to place this in here as well as the nose piece before we close this up. So, oh. Okay. All right. The double-sided tape works pretty good. Now then, now I have a double battery in my phone. So just fold it around it till it works pretty good. And so I guess I'll just put the Velcro on here. Because I don't really need the other one since I have the double-sided tape. holding it together. I want it tight enough that I can slide, well, just put that near the edge. Okay. Now your phone's not going to be as giant as mine with the battery in it, but maybe it'd be kind of fun to make one. I think they're supposed to come out with another version that's a little larger for the larger phones, but so that works pretty good actually. You can see in there, but I want to do my magnet thing here. And that's one thing I forgot to do, but I'll just, I can still do that, like going on the inside here, was to just place my metal strip here. So, I can feel it vibrating. It almost has to go near the end here. I don't think that's going to happen. My phone's too large for this this viewer. It'd be better to have it a little bit out here and have the magnet right over the end of the phone, pretty much. But let's see. Oh, it does work. Okay. So I just need to put it in here. So I got a piece of metal here. Just going to stick it on this side, I guess with the double-sided tape. For now, maybe a bit of put the top. Make sure it's right behind there. I do have the black gaffer tape still, so all right. So anywhere along there should work. Oops, put it on an angle. Okay. Oh. My cardboard too tight. It's not letting it flip back up. Oh well, I can move it up and down, but it's not the same as the flip. Oh, I think my metal thing is too close to the bottom. Put it a bit higher. Yeah, that's all. It's even higher, but right at the top. Yeah, there, it wants to stay up there now. Going to fall out though if it goes too far down. Oh. So a little bit of fiddling around with this thing, but it doesn't work too bad. I think the real Google one has even a smaller one, just sort of seal that thing in there from falling out. So I might look into that, just make a slightly smaller piece to go over that so that it's has less chance of popping out of there. Just put this down a little bit lower. Don't even need the tape. The magnet's strong enough to hold it. All right, so that is it. Like this piece is in the middle. I think it's because this cardboard got bent in the middle, and they all came like that it's like that. So this is something needs to be taped down. I'll use a piece of this black tape so that it stays in there. Cut it so it looks a little neater. All right, well, I'm happy with this. Actually, this part here does get greasy from people's foreheads, so maybe put, actually a piece of tape might not be too bad putting there, a piece of this gaffer tape or something, just to keep it from looking too grimy. If I take my time, maybe I could just put a piece of this in there, and might as well do that now. Doesn't seem to be too big. I've seen the kits come with the little sticker that sticks in there, sort of in between, right in the nose bridge. There. Oh, I'm gonna put one on the bottom too here. Keep that from falling out again. Well, I must say this one's a lot more sturdier than the one I made with my friend. Just a little bit of tape goes a long way. Yeah, this thing was constantly falling out. Now it's not going anywhere with that 2 pieces of tape on top and bottom. And a little bit of a modification, put the magnet in there, and well, it's all set to go. Once I put that little piece to lock it in there. And I can go watch my Google Cardboard shows or my YouTube videos in 360. Yep, that works. Demos. Oh, my battery just died. All right. Go charge your phone and then you can watch some YouTube videos. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, you can hit like or subscribe. Take care.